excited to be back again to share insights on your business and the law. This is Accent Nominees and my name is Ade Damola. So to start with, we would like to appreciate everyone out there for your consistency and your continued patronage in the year 2024. And to our business owners out there, we want to appreciate you for your resilience in carrying out your business in this new year. So this year we'll be starting off with a very important topic which every business owner is expected to get themselves familiar with, and we'll be looking at building a sustainable business considering the crucial role of regulatory compliance. If you look through our videos last year, we had a lot of conversation around compliance, and yes, we are still going to continue in that wise, because compliance is not something that you should joke with in your business. If you want to build a sustainable business, it's not just limited to having capital, finance to build a business. Building a sustainable business goes far beyond getting finance or getting capital for your business. It revolves around a lot of things. It revolves around environmental factors, ethical factor with particular reference to compliance. So sets out on a business journey without a decision to thrive in that business, against all odds, whether the economy is good or bad. Every business wants to thrive, and one of the reasons or one of the factors that would determine whether your business sector or industry regulator provides for compliance obligation for company A might be different from compliance obligation for company B. So that's why this January we'll be looking at various compliance obligations, and would always ensure that we end our conversation revolving around why you should pay attention to compliance regulations, and some of the compliance of regulations or obligations that you need to master in your business. Remember, building a sustainable business, it goes beyond finance, which I mentioned earlier. It goes beyond finance, and it's deeply rooted in how we form a synergy between all of this, and you see that you are on your pathway to building a good to great business. So talking about a business wants to government agencies. So for example, one very I don't want to use the word notorious, one very popular regulatory authority is the Corporate Affairs Commission. Last year we had several conversations on your business and the Corporate Affairs Commission, what you should know. And this year will also still continue, because we cannot say it enough. There are still so many of our audience out there which, even though they've heard a lot about annual returns, their commission as it pertains to your business, we've had conversations around this, but I know there will still be one or two business owners out there who are yet to fully understand what is expected of them with regards to the Corporate Affairs Commission's regulations as regards for businesses, NGOs, companies and the likes. So talking about compliance now, there are several obligations that are expected of businesses. Once a business is registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, it does not just end there. So we'll be looking at during the course of the year, we'll be looking at what you should know about your business compliance obligations with the Corporate Affairs Commission. For example, we have filing of annual returns. It is a new year, so it is expected that every businesses by now should start making preparation returns for the year 2023. Remember, there is a timeline to file these returns with the Corporate Affairs Commission, and towards the last quarter of last year, CAC they rolled out information to say that the commission is going to be very much strict with ensuring compliance with the filing of annual returns, and they're even taking it a step further now to enforce the provision of the company's regulation. The company's regulation provides for obligations or the timeline for performance of some compliance acts or performance of some obligations that were created by the Companies and Allied Matters Act. So the Companies and Allied Matters Act is the law that provides for everything that has to do with businesses, non-governmental organization or non-profit oriented entities. So but the company timelines to do some of these compliance obligations or to carry out some of these compliance obligations, and it also provide for penalties for non-compliance. So the Corporate Affairs Commission, they are very much serious now with ensuring compliance with the provisions of the Companies and Allied Matters Act and enforcing the provisions, the penalty provisions of the company's regulations. So now if you own a business now and you fail to file your annual returns, the CAC now is saying taking it a step further to levy penalties on both the business owner and officials in the company. So this is to say that if you are watching this video and you own a business, either you own a business or you are one of the management team of a business on the CSC record. So this is to say if you are a proprietor on record, if you are a director on record, when CSC is issuing fine on businesses for non-compliance, so it's expected that you start putting measures in place to file your annual returns. For business name owners, the deadline is June 30. So if you are filing your annual returns after 30th day of June, then you should be prepared to pay penalty for late filing. Then another thing that another compliance obligation of businesses is if your business was registered before 2020, most likely some of these businesses, the law as at that time was that you can incorporate others. So if you have businesses registered before 2020 and your share capitals have not been fully allotted, another compliance obligation is that you should ensure that these shares are fully allotted. Has already implemented that penalty measures, and it's a daily default penalty. So that's to say that if you have shares that you are yet to allot in your company, if you don't allot that shares today, by the time you want to do it, let's say you want to allot it tomorrow, another few would have been added to it, and it keeps running like that till you comply with the provision of the law on allotting all shares in the company fully. So join us in other in our next series, where we'll be looking at different compliance obligations with regards to the Corporate Affairs Commission. We're going to be starting with the Corporate Affairs Commission, but while we go on to discuss that, note that your annual returns for the year 2023 is due for filing, and today is the best day to make the decision to ensure that you file your annual returns before the due date. So we look forward to seeing you next week, same time, on Accent Nominees via Law Accent. You can also stream this video on our YouTube page on Law Accent. You can stream on Facebook. You can also watch again on Facebook, and you can also share with people. Even if you don't have a business, you can share this video with people who either manage a business or they own a business of their own, so that they are well informed on what is expected of them. So take note that this year we are very much open to supporting businesses and to guiding business owners on their compliance obligations. So if you have any question on compliance or any question on your business and the law, please do not hesitate to reach out to us via our Facebook page or our Instagram handle. And we also have our contacts on our social media handles, so you can also put a call across to us or send a mail to us, and a nominee will get in touch with you. Do have a great day, and remember, compliance is very crucial to building a sustainable business. Thank you.